Human rights, equality, two of the major issues that are in our media right now, social media, news media. People are talking about it everywhere. And I've never seen people more angry and divided over these two things. And what I've come to believe is that human rights and equality is a bunch of garbage. And I'm gonna tell you why. I believe it's garbage because of this, because of one principle that I think we've just lost. And if we understood this principle, if we really understood the truth behind it, equality and human rights wouldn't even be an issue, wouldn't even be a discussion of topic if we really grabbed a hold of this concept. So equality is something that I think we all can say is a good thing, but I don't think it's a reality that we can really say is relevant, that everybody is equal. I am not equally as good at basketball. I'm not equally as good as a CEO of Google, right? I'm not equally as talented as other people. So I'm not equal, which means that when it comes to human equality, we can't really look at people as equal. We have to look at people as individuals, and each individual is unique, and uniqueness is different than equality. When we talk about equality, we generalize everybody into just one category. I wish I could be on The Voice and win it and get this huge $1 million record deal, but I wouldn't even make it past the first rounds. I am not as equal as the people in that competition because I don't have that set of gifts or talents. I am different in a different way. We can't look at equality as just this blanket statement. I think it just diminishes the fact that we are human beings and each one of us is so unique. If we were all equal, shouldn't we all share the same fingerprint, have the same DNA, and just be like robots pushed out? And we're talking about fighting for equality, that everybody's equal. Instead of fighting, why don't we celebrate the uniqueness of each other? We should look at each other as amazing individuals who are completely unique and set apart from each other. And that's what makes the world a beautiful place. And if we stop trying to equal everybody to be the exact same thing, we'd see how incredible people really are, and we'd appreciate and value them for who they are and what they bring to the world, and encourage that out of them. Celebrate the person, the human that's being amazing and unique the way they were created to be. So here's the deal. Human rights are something that man has divvied up as far as what rights we have. But here's the essential problem with that. If we're all individuals and we are all different and we're all unique, then there's really no foundation for us to have something we call a right. We have to, as human beings, be held to a higher standard than our own self. Now, I believe in God, and so I believe in the story of creation. He gave them this command. I believe that this is the right that we as human beings have and are supposed to live by, is be fruitful and multiply. I looked up what it means to be fruitful, and it's an adjective, and it says producing good results, beneficial and profitable. We've come up with all these rights for ourselves, but we're not producing good results. In fact, we are producing horrible results. We see so much hate and so much division, that is not producing anything good. And that's what fruitful means. It's putting us at odds with each other when we try and equal the playing field of the individuality of human beings. One way of thinking, we don't multiply. Nothing gets produced, nothing moves forward. It just stays here and there's no progress. We have the right as human beings to be fruitful, which means we have to take responsibility to produce good fruit, produce kindness, to be patient, to be gentle, to have some freaking self-control, to celebrate an individual for being an individual and not saying that everybody's equal, but everybody's unique and important and has a purpose and a destiny that only they can fulfill, and celebrating the crap out of that is what we are supposed to do. That is the right that we have, because that is being fruitful. And if we just did this as human beings, we would be changing the game. We would be showing kindness to people, treating people with respect. You don't see that anymore. You don't see people being nice and kind and respectful. It gets lost in the noise of hate. And if we just held on to the fact that we as human beings have the right to do good things for other people, to show love to other people, and to pay it forward, man, that would change everything in our life. One last thought is, let's actually do it. Let's actually try. Show people love, show people respect, show people kindness, show people that they are an amazing individual. They are unique. Take time to learn, to get to know somebody, to celebrate that person. So I hope that you would join me in the conversation that, we're not all equal. We're not all the same. And we only have one right, and that is the right to be fruitful and multiply, and treating people the way that God treats us, with love and grace and patience and kindness and gentleness, and we have some self-control, and just watch what can take place in our life. I love y'all. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. So I hope that you will do that this week. That you'll join me and do that.